The title of this is Do I Tell Him He Smells Bad? Question mark. Dot dot dot. And other things? Well, I've been through a similar situation where I was with someone that well, I would say multiple times someone has smelt bad, and there is a certain way to go about it depending upon the offense. Varying severities. You could go from a simple love letter, or it could go all the way to physical conflict and aggression. So let me figure out what's going on with you so that you can go on about your life and have a great day. I met a guy on a dating app. This is her speaking. I met a guy on a dating app, and the conversation was wonderful. We ended up texting for hours talking about all kinds of things. I was very honest from the beginning that I'm not looking for a relationship, but someone to hang out with, do fun things with, sleep with if it's right, etc. Once you say that, you said those two things. You said hang out with, do things, do fun things with. Then you said sleep with. You tell a guy that he goes straight to sleep with. Oh, none of that fun things. You want to go to amusement park. You want to go top golf. Nah, no, no. You said do fun thing. You said sleep with. Okay. Don't ask me to go out to eat and pay for shit. You said you don't want nothing serious and you want to sleep with. Leave it there. Let's see where you're going. Uh we decided to meet while it wasn't a bad date. I wasn't attracted to him physically. Why? We texted a bit after that and eventually I stopped responding. Damn. You got to be a young girl the way you acting. About a week went by and I reached out to let him know that I was going through some stuff and needed a bit to recover. Why? I asked if he was open to being friends and he agreed. Y'all already were. What do you mean? What do you want from him? You fucking leech bitch. I was also honest and let him know that he isn't my physical type. He isn't my type. He isn't my typical type physically because he asked. This was after some deep conversation and a vow between us to be completely honest with each other no matter what. Damn, I wouldn't have been that honest. We have such an incredible connection over text. Our conversations are deep and intimate, not sexual, sure. And we have helped each other work through and heal from some things in our past. This is what I have to say. You're certainly young. Your friends are not your therapists. New people you meet are not your therapist. No one is your therapist other than your therapist. That goes for your mom, your single ass friend that can't keep a man, your fat ass friend that can't keep a man, your ugly ass ex that want to come back into your life, the new nigga that's trying to fuck you but he ain't your type, the bitch you trying to fuck but she ain't a wife, the bitch you want to fuck but you turned into a dyke. Nobody is your therapist, man. Stop, women. Stop going to people to be a therapist. They all have ulterior motives and biases, and also don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We decided to meet up again and see how it goes with no pressure and no attachment to the outcome. As soon as I saw him again, I knew I still wasn't physically attracted to him, but our emotional connection is so strong that hugging or touching hands feels a bit electric. That's what happens. You could find somebody that's not your type, probably objectively ugly, and you fuck them and then you start liking it. That's what you did. You start fucking the dragon like Donkey, basically, from Shrek. You don't. Women are very emotional in that way. Once you start fucking a dude, they typically start getting brainwashed. Especially if the dude being nice. As long as you ain't beating her ass or abusing her, she's gonna get brainwashed. We hung out and kissed. See, I fucking told you. I fucking told you. I haven't read this email, by the way. I read the title because I ain't got time to read all this shit. We hung out twice. We hung out and kissed, and he assured me that sex would not make him think we are exclusive or in a relationship. That nigga's a dog. He's a dog. He knows some free pussy on the way. Come on. He's not trying to mess it up. That things would be the same whether we slept together or not. We ended up having sex. Duh. Duh. We ended up having sex, and as soon as we got into it, I was overwhelmed by his strong smell of body odor. Ooh, that's taking me back. He stayed the night, and I had to completely strip my bed this morning because everything that got near his pits is covered in the stench. Damn! Nigga, that's one thing. There's multiple types of stinky, but in general, you have an isolated stink, and you got a contagious stank ass nigga is what you got. Nigga, stank is contagious. You gotta take precautions to allow his stench to not be contagious and spread. You gotta damn near wear a COVID mask around his ass. You gotta take prep before you see him. You not literally, but you have to take some preventative measures in order for you to not contract what he got. Because that's one thing about stank ass people. You wear some stank ass. You got a stank ass nigga around you constantly. That shit is gonna bleed onto you, especially if they're contagion. Stank ass niggas are selfish because they could never keep that stank ass shit on they self only. And trust me, when I say niggas, I'm talking about niggas. I ain't talking about a race. I ain't talking about a gender or sex. I'm talking about niggas. This is women, males of all different kinds. Stank ass niggas. You stank ass niggas be pissing me off. Cause some man I remember I was one stank ass person, female, woman, excuse me. See, I don't understand why. Because why do you smell good? Why do you smell good? But as soon as you take your pants off, I'm like, oh my gosh, it hits me. I'm like, whoa, there's some form of cover-up scheme going on. Sounds like this was going on with him. Nigga don't stink at all. Then as soon as he take his clothes off, he stunk. Man. He needs help. She had a strip of sheets. Also found a smell in 2 different places on my couch where he had been sitting. Damn! He fucks up everything he touches. This is not sustainable for me, and I don't know what to do. I should also add that I caught a whiff of it on our first date as well, but I blew it off thinking maybe it forgot deodorant or was nervous or something. So this isn't an isolated event. It was one thing for me to try and friends on him before because he isn't my typical type, but now it feels awful to say I can't even be his friend with benefits because he smells so awful I can hardly stand it. Damn. Yeah, he's stanker than a bitch. That nigga does not use deodorant. Or either, you ever seen these people before? Women try to get away with this shit. They be like, oh, I'm gonna be natural and wear some fucking aluminum-free deodorant. And be stank than a bitch by the end of the day. No, especially if you ain't one of those skinny girls and you sweat or you're going to the gym and you put on aluminum-free deodorant. You stank ass motherfucker. You a dog. You know you stank. Oh boy. Whew. Hardly stand it. I would love to still be his friend, but I'm not sure if that's possible now. So how do I re-friend zone him? That's diabolical. And do I tell him he smells bad? I think even though it would hurt and embarrass me terribly, I don't want to know. Well, here's the thing about stanking. Me, if I stank ever, I need you to let me know. Because there's no... I truly believe there's no way somebody stank that bad and knows about it. Like, are you kidding? Dude. He has no idea he smells like a damn trash can or fishy ass pussy 2 days on a period, no cleaning. He like for instance, if y'all hear me sniffing, it's because I had a severe sinusitis that will have that I'm recovering from. Shit got really bad actually. I went to and yeah, if y'all know me, I don't go I don't go to the doctor for being sick. I just don't. Any pneumonia because I have asthma. I'm chronically inflamed that way. So anytime I have some form of pneumonia, cold, I've had COVID, flu, all that. I don't go get treatment. I just let my immune system do the work. I work out. I eat right. I'm straight. This time was different. I dead ass have not taken antibiotics in over a decade, but this time it was just progressively getting worse. My body would not recover. I stopped being able to breathe. Right. Uh, my nose, dude. I have never experienced something like this, but I just had to blow my nose so often. Not because it was running, because I don't want to call them boogers, but it was particulate matter, large, around the size of like a sweet pea to probably like sesame seeds, but from like a sesame seed up to a sweet pea. Just matter, just bloody. They would just be stuck up here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with my sinuses? Is bloody, and I would just have to keep blowing my nose, and then it's like big ass blood. I said, damn. So I was just hoping. I said, come on, I'm taking my supplements, everything. I'm like, come on, body, can you get through this? Um, Never worked. So weeks go by, weeks, and I get to the point where I just have to keep putting Q-tips up in my nose and declogging, and it's bloody as hell. I'm blowing my nose, it's bloody as hell. I'm going, I'm not hawk to it, but I'm hawking up shit and coughing up blood. I said, oh, my sinuses are a wreck. So I finally go to the doctor. I said, fuck, I gotta go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. She looks into my fucking ear first, right? She's like, ooh. I said, damn, what? What's up? She like, you have extremely inflamed and erythematous eardrums, tympanic membranes. I said, whoa. So she looked on the other side. She said, you have both inflamed eardrums. So basically what I had was an ear infection somehow that traveled through my sinuses all the way to the other side, and now I got ear infections on both sides and severe sinusitis. I don't know how the fuck I got an ear infection, but I think I know why. I think I know why I did. And this happened because this is my thought. Because I was on a flight to New Orleans, right? And I came back from New Orleans to my home, and my ear popped like crazy. And this time, I usually wear some Sonys on a plane, but this I'm trying to pack more lights, so I didn't take the Sony M4s or the M5s. I took what are they called? Beats Fit Pro. They're earbuds that go in your ear, and whenever those would die, I switched to AirPods Pro. So what happened was I put those little earbuds in my ear, and somehow, of course, I fell asleep, and then my ears popped. It's time to get off the plane. I'm seeing people getting up and talking. I'm like, I don't really hear shit, especially on one side. So I go through. I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm groggy. So I'm going through. I got back like early in the morning. It's like not a red eye, but some close. It was a red eye, and I'm walking to the airport, and I'm like, damn, it's quiet in this bitch. So I got noise cancellation on. So I take my earbuds out. I'm like, damn, I can't hear. So I'm like, well, I feel like my ear kind of needs to pop because it was like halfway popped or popped, and I need to unpop it. So I get on ChatGPT, and I'm like, how to unpop eardrums after airplane flight. And it's giving me all these ways. They said chew gum. They said swallow. I know all those methods. Pause. And one of them, and the last one I had to try was like, you close your nostrils and then you blow hard, like you blow on your nose, and then it'll pop. So I tried it. It didn't work. I said, "Oh, I just gotta try harder." So I started blowing my nose hard as fuck, and that shit finally popped. And all I heard was like a flashback. So I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Whoa!" And I kid you not, I did feel. It felt like a fluid came out. I was like, "Damn, my nigga." So after that, I could hear it again. So I was like, "All right, I'm straight." So I just put my Beats Fit Pro back in, walking down the airport, hop in the Uber, head home. I feel like that's. And I did. I feel like I didn't unpop my ear. I feel like I blew my eardrum out, and then it got infected. Is my presumption, and here I am, over a month later with bilateral ear infections and sinusitis. I say all that to say this: my sense of smell has been fucked ever since. I was negative for COVID, negative for flu, but my sinuses are so blasted and my nose is so blasted, I can't really smell that well. So there was one occurrence. I was with my girl. I sprayed on some cologne, and she said, "Damn, did you spray on the whole bottle?" I said, "Excuse," because y'all know I'm a cologne. I'm the fragrance guy. I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Who are you talking to like that?" I would never spray on the whole bottle. Turns out, and it was another occasion. It was something. It was. I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but it was something. And she told me that it stunk. And I was like, "It stank." And I held it up. I was like, "I can't even smell it." She said it stank. Not me, but it was like something. It was like a towel or something like that. She said it stunk. Like it was like a dish rag or something like that. She said it stunk. And she was like this. And she ain't the type of person to complain like that much. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, my sense of smell is gone. I can barely smell." And because my sinuses are so fucked. So I say that to say this. If I was that dude who stunk, please, I would want to know, because you never know. He might have some form of issue where he can't smell. Now, for me, when it comes to body odor, I know when I stink, I can feel it. Like if my armpits ain't dry or they don't feel a certain way, I know that shit stink. I don't even need to do a pit check. I know that shit stink. And as a man, you know how your balls feel when they smell like shit. Come on, you're not fooling anybody. So I would let him know, and maybe he can be a grade A or S tier fuck buddy if you get his hygiene together. So this has been far too long, but that's what I got to say. Hope it works.